It's been a while since I've done this. Here we go. So here is the Google slideshow I have attached to the assignment called Tuesday's Activities. This is what you're going to work on. Everybody's going to have like their own blank copy. And I don't have it here because I'm not a student, but you should have in the upper right-hand side like a little thing to turn this in. So I hope in the future when I set this up, that will all work. So we'll see. Anyways, here's how you add a picture. So basically, I just want you to use your own photographs. If you have a photograph that represents movement well, you should add that here. If you've got a photograph that shows repetition, you would use that in the repetition slide. So I've got 7 empty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is 9 correct? Let me see. Principles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to say you only have to do 7 of these. So pick 7 of 9. And, if you want to keep going, you can. But each slideshow slide is pretty simple. First thing I'm going to do is drop an image into the slide. So I've got this picture of the sculpture garden I used for my master print. I'm going to reuse that here. You are more than welcome to use something you've already turned in for another assignment. If you run out of photos, you can't find any, maybe you've just been like throwing away all your photos this year. I don't know why you would have done that. But you could use your master photographer. So maybe like Cindy Sherman's got a good example of emphasis. You could use her photograph, but I'd like you to use your own. So hopefully you've got something on your cell phone or something already on your computer. But I know I'm going to use this photo for balance. So I'm just going to click and drag this and drop it right here into the slide. And yeah, kind of like this shot. Now you just need to fill in the blanks here for all these sentence starters I've got. So obviously this is a photograph. I'll just say in this picture, the photographer uses, so because this is like a very contrasty black and white image, definitely going to use value. Value being the difference between darks and lights in an image. In this picture, the photographer uses value and, well, I'm seeing a lot of shapes, maybe even form, but because of how kind of flat all that black is, I'm going to say it's more like a shape to create a sense of, that's right there, the answer, balance. Piece of cake. Fill in the artist's name. If it's you, put your name. Whoops. Chris Seabarth. Newport Beach. Sculpture Garden. And this was taken in the year 2018. There we go. So I have 1 of 7 done. You can go through, find something for emphasis, movement. I have included a list of the elements of art, a list of the principles of design. So remember, you're using 2 elements of art to describe 1 principle of design. And you can see a couple more examples down here. I'm going to drop that balance example here, the Adam Fuss cyanotype that we looked at earlier. And then another photo by me that I shot in the Santa Ana riverbed when they had these big mounds of dirt. I went down there on my bike and shot photos of the big mounds of dirt because that's what I do. And in this case, for repetition, the photographer uses form, so these kind of 3-dimensional shapes here, and line, whoop, to create a sense of repetition. So obviously these things are repeating. In the case of balance, it seems pretty balanced. The visual weight is distributed evenly. It's nice, and composition is nice and full, pleasing to the eye, etc., etc. So once you've filled all these in, click Turn In, and you're good to go. If you're not in zero period, you've got a cool little quiz and a text survey to do as well. Those are fairly self-explanatory. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all when I get back.